I respect her so much. She is that girl. Look, that feels like an anime. Next time on White Album 2.
よー、ハルキ、ずいぶんと眠そうだな。
お前もな。
Finding us before the first spell, the two of us greet each other, both a bit tired with reddened eyes.
ゆうべは2時間くらいしか寝てねえよ。お前もそんなもんだろ。
I couldn't sleep because of the long phone call late last night. The conversation excited me so much that I couldn't sleep afterward.
どうだ調子は。こっちは進んだぞ。このペースだと明日までには形になると思
う。もうそんなに？まさかお前がそこまで本気でやってくれるなんて。
お前らのあんな頑張りを見せられたらな。
You almost wanted to learn the piano because of this visual novel / anime. I mean, yeah, it is pretty good. I was gonna say, yo, you should have learned the piano. Because piano, in my opinion, I think that's like the best instrument. I really like that instrument. But later in my life, I slowly liked the acoustics too. Like acoustic versions of the songs. It's starting to hit for me too. But I still think I still like piano the most, maybe. That's like shuffling around. Acoustics, piano, or maybe violins.
タケヤ。
たとえ裏方だとしても手を抜くわけにはいかないって。
Of course, the main instrument for White Album, probably the piano, right? Kono Oto Tomare? You binge it? Cried. I'm not too sure if I know that anime. Let's see. Oh, that one? Sounds of Life. That's cool. 2020? I don't remember that anime.
黒子として全力を尽くす。それが日陰の存在でも。
お前実は全然納得してないだろ。そうなんだろ。
まあそれはともかく、こっちは安心して任せろ。少なくともギターよりは先に進んでると確信できるぜ。
現実を思い知らせるのはやめてくれ。
In the end, I played until morning without sleep, making no real progress at all.
にしても
With the way things are now, will Touma words, Kitahara can do it, come true at all?
珍しいな。今日はトーマと一緒じゃないのか？
Beautiful. You look up Kodo music on YouTube?
俺がいつそんなことを？
先週の木曜と金曜、駅から学校までずっと3歩後ろを歩いてただろう。
He said. Touma's not with you.
お前というやつは。
I held back from saying something like, if you're watching this, you could have called out, or why do you care so much when it comes to women? Knowing that it would only complicate things more.
堂々と隣を歩いてればわざわざ気にもしないもの。
Liar, no way, I doubt it.
死の影を踏むわけにはいかないからな。
死ね
え。なんだよ。俺はトーマの腕をマジで尊敬して。
そんなにムキになるなよ。安心しろ。誰にも言わない。特にセツナちゃんにはな。
ああ、そっちはいいんだ。もう解決したから。
お前というやつは。
言わない代わりに昼飯代にするつもりだったな。
なんという万全な根回し。やっぱり俺、お前のこと過小評価してたみたいだわ。
はっはっは。侮るなよ。
Even Takia couldn't have guessed that both of the girls already found out about it, and that the one who came up with the solution was Touma herself. No wonder people underestimate me.
なあ、ハルキ。
おはよう、ハルキくん。
Setsuna.
うわ、たたたたたたた。
朝から楽しそうだね。
おう、おはよう。
Right cover, left cover, front cover.
おい、春樹。
What? Takia ears? Alright, I got him pinned between my chest and arms. What?
せつな。
Oh!
なんでそんな小声？
You don't want him to hear him. He doesn't want his best friend to know that he called her by her first name. He doesn't want anyone to hear that.
いや、その。
I also like to ask her, why are you being so loud in return?
タップしてるよ。
詳しいな、おぎ。そうせつな。
高弘が格闘技好きだから、夜中にリビング降りるといっつもやってるもん。
Wrestling used to be cool to every kid in the world. Why does the current expression not match the heartwarming topic she's talking about at all?
そう。
I like Setsuna. But too bad you can only choose one.
やっぱりやり直し。
詳しいな、せつな。
最初はバカにしながら見てるんだけどね。途中で気づいたら手のひら汗びっしょりだったりして。
Excited.
そっか。相変わらずかっこ悪いな、せつなは。
I like that. Damn.
ギリギリ合格。というか時間切れ？
Fuck me.
慣れるまで勘弁してくれよ。いろいろと寿命が縮む。
それじゃあね、春樹くん。また放課後。
ああ、じゃあ。
He didn't even hear any of that. His ears was being covered. I watched her back as the dazzling Setsuna walks down the hallway into the distance. All that's left is
お前、
予令鳴ったぞ、竹谷。聞こえなかったか？
聞こえるわけねえだろ。後で覚えてろよ、春樹。
frantically combing his hair in disarray. Takeya also makes haste for his class.
そっか、聞こえなかったか。それはよかった。
Left in the hallway after the bell rang is only a former class rep who would be excused if he ran a bit late.
ま、バレるのも時間の問題だけど。
Damn, she heard it. Along with a former female delinquent who wouldn't care less even if she were a bit late.
いつから聞いてた？
下駄箱からずっと。
Dang, she was hiding.
嘘だよな。
どうしてそう言える？
いや、だって。
I want to think it's a lie. I want to think it's a joke. Because if it isn't, then everything I just said and did in front of Setsuna would be...
嘘だけどね。
Oh,
嘘かよ。
it was a lie. Class is just about to start, but I already feel the energy fading from my body. This week off to such a great start.
本当はまた放課後のもうちょっと前あたりか
あ、
ら。春樹くんね。
Just as I thought all the power had left me, I tensed up completely, my stomach twisting and turning. Really, what a way to start the week.
あれは、いや、言い訳するつもりないけど、その、夕べ帰ってから。
あのことの落とし前。
え？
However,
ものすごく拗ねてたから昨日いつ泣き出すかってヒヤヒヤしてた。 お
yeah.
前と二人きりになるまで我慢してたんだろ。
トーマ。
She got me all tensed up.
いいんじゃない？お姫様のご機嫌麗しくて貢ぎ物が安すぎる気もするけど。
庶民派だからな。
But she doesn't show the reaction I was somewhat hoping for.
さあ、勉強勉強。期末テストも近いし。なんかその前にあったような気もするけど。
From the very beginning to the end, Touma had a smile that was nothing like her, watching over Setsuna and me.
なあ、トーマ。
何？
お姫様は、お前にも同じ貢ぎ物を求めてるけど。
お断りだ、騎士殿。私は流浪の学士。一つの国に縛られるつもりはない。
Dude, they get along so well, which is why I'm actually relieved, feeling at ease. However, there's still a strange feeling left in my chest, a prickling feeling like a thorn that hasn't been pulled out. Dang.
北原、これ取材リスト。元山がチェックしてくれって回してきた。
See, when they try to make me like Setsuna, only because I feel bad for her, right? And then when they were having, you know, pretty decent chemistry, right? Pretty good chemistry going on. Yo, Kazusa, Touma, she showed up out of nowhere. And then they just always a spark, man. They get along with each other so well. And then I'm thinking, damn, Touma is the girl, huh? Toma's the only girl. She's that girl. Oh well. And plus, it also kind of hints that Haruki also likes Touma too, not just me. Alright, maybe it is my little delusion, right? Illusion, whatever you want to call it. But it says right here, there's a strange feeling left in his chest. He likes Touma more. He wanted Touma to be jealous, but Touma smiled. She was cool with it. Dang. Oh well.
ねえ北原くん、バスケ部の仕入れのことで相談があるんだけど、今日の放課後空いてないかな。
おい春樹、今日付の最新のオッズなんだけど。
前から言ってるだろ。今回ばかりは誰にも協力できないって。悪いが他を当たってくれ。
分かった分かった。目を通しておくだけでいいから。お前がそれで我慢できるならな。
Damn.
時間があったらでいいの。みんな待ってるから。
ミス北条大夫を大混戦にしちまったのはお前自身なんだからな。責任取れちゃんと。
俺の弱いところばかりつくな。人の頼り方ばっかり上手くなりやがって。
はい、学園祭前だからって浮かれるのはわかるけど、今日のところ期末の範囲ですからね。後で聞いてなかったなんて言っても知りませんよ。
今は授業中だ。
Since the festival is just at the end of this week, the atmosphere in the classroom has completely changed. Only a small part of the class is paying attention to lectures. Everyone else is either texting or discussing what to do in the festival, which is generally being too excited.
いいじゃん別に。俺たちもうこんな風に騒げるの今年だけだぞ。
来年から4年間もっと遊ぶつもりのくせに。
College.
今週だけだってもう。
せめて授業中くらいは集中しろっての。
あんな風にか。
Saying that, Shikashi pointed right behind himself. What? Oh, fuck! Dude, she's actually focusing on class. And indeed, I saw the figure of a student focusing and taking notes seriously. Like I said, one should.
いや、あれは違うと思う。
だよ
The sleeping devil. Well, for once, Touma is not actually sleeping in class. Well, besides that, she got a notebook too.
今週に入って一気に賑やかになったよね。どのクラスも遅くまで残ってたし。
I'm sorry, Setsuna. Fuck. When I saw that, I can't help but root for Kazusa. I hope Touma wins. Because this is an introductory route. So I don't think I get any choices. So there's gonna be like a linear shot. I just want Touma to win, man. At least for the introductory route. I'm sorry, Setsuna.
早めに準備しておかないから、今になって慌てるんだ。
春樹くんらしい意見だ。コンテストの準備の方は万全？
当然。先週までに全部引き継いだはず。
あれ？おりち ちゃったんだ、実行委員。やっぱりこっちが忙しいから？
まあそんなところ。
Besides that, the real problem is my close relationship with a particular candidate. But I wouldn't mention something like that in front of Setsuna even if my mouth were to be torn off. Good thing I left last week. If I stayed until this week, there would have without a doubt been a big fuss about it. Though I really can't exclude the possibility of there being one quite yet.
ねえ、そういえば E 組は何やるの？
定番のお化け屋敷。A 組は？
うちは大正ロマン女級カフェとかわけわかんない名前ついてたけど。
そりゃまた狙いすぎな感もなきにしもあらずな。
なんか男子が一生懸命制服縫ってるの。みんな思ったより手先が器用なんだね。
ある意味歪んだ欲望のなせる技じゃ。
私がお店に出るのは金曜の午前中だからね。ちゃんと遊びに来てよ。
わかった。行けたら行く。
Most definitely, absolutely, no matter what.
じゃあ午後からは3人で一緒に回ろうね。あ、E 組のお化け屋敷も行こうか。
いや、それは。
午後から店番だった？
いや、俺もトーマも金曜はずっと空いてるけど。でも。
Our haunted house is limited to couples only.
それまでにちゃんと弾けるようになってたらな。
Yeah, there was a great follow-up, but not going around the festival with Setsuna is a double-edged sword in itself.
もう5日しかないんだね。
ああ。
The games begin this Friday, and the showdown is on Saturday. Putting aside whether desperately struggling will get anything done, it's all we can do within the span of 5 days.
それじゃあ。
Bye bye. 15 minutes on foot from school. The two of us walked down a path that was recently become familiar and arrived in front of the Okuso nameplate.
ごめんね、春樹くん。
何が？
わざわざ遠回りさせちゃって。
女の子が暗い夜道を一人心細く帰るのに送りもしないやつは最低の男だから。
She said that, remember?
まあやめてよ。あの時は私どうかしてたんだから。
This is my new path home starting from today. A compensation and feeling a bit worried and self-righteous responsibility, I offered to walk her home. The offer seemed reckless, like challenging God. I added some conditions to the offer, like if it's past 6 o'clock or until the school festival ends or something, so that she could accept the offer without reserve. In an instant, Setsuna's face broke, and she showed a troubled expression, using by waving her hands and hanging her head. But eventually she nodded acceptance.
気にしなくていいって。送りたくて送ってんだから。
本当に？
うちの3年で嫌がるやついないと思うけど。
そんな不特定多数の話なんか聞いてないんだけど。
セツナのことが心配なので、これからも毎日家まで送らせてください。これでいいのかな
？72点くらい。
Damn.
合格点だよな。
Barely.
一応。
That's a pretty strict grading standard.
それじゃあ、あったかくして寝ろよ。今からボーカルが風邪ひいたらシャレにならないし。
うん、分かってるよ。毎日帰ったらすぐにうがいしてるし。
Dang. Seriously, she makes any silly thing sound so charming.
おやすみ。
うん。あ、ちょっと待って。
お、うん。
トーマさんのところ行くんだよね。今から。
In the moment my mouth broke open, something suddenly struck me, as I felt the blood draining from my face.
ちょっとなんか勘違いしてない？まあ、なんでそこで青くなるの？
ああ、勘違いなの？
Like what? In what way? To what extent?
変な風に受け止めないでよ。それじゃ私他の女の人に惹かれていく恋人を必死でつなぎ止めようとする痛い子みたいじゃない。
It does sound like it though. Indeed, those words hurt right now. They hurt so much even though they're so far from the truth. For the most part, it's my heart that hurts.
違うんだってば。リンゴ持ってってって言おうとしただけ。青森の親戚から昨日送られてきたの。すごく甘いよ。
リンゴ？
They're red.
ほら、トーマさん一人暮らしだし、ビタミンとか足りてなさそうだし、というか絶対足りてないし。
そりゃまあ、ファーストフードとコンビニ弁当と砂糖、ブドウと液糖の申し子だし。
I guess I'm a child too, bro. Fast food and convenience lunch stores. Lunches. Yeah, I do need some fruits in my life. That's for sure. Comparing that fact to reality is an eternal mystery how she keeps that figure of hers.
ちょっとだけ待っててね、春樹くん。すぐ戻るから。
Damn, that is true. If she does eat like that, she shouldn't be like that, right? Don't worry about it. It's anime. Okay.
ちょっと小木曽。
Anime? Yeah. You gotta remember. Oh yeah, it's anime. That's why.
今なんて言った？
刹那と。
Setsuna.
ならよし。ただいま。
I'm so embarrassed in so many ways that I feel like I could melt any second now. We're here.
言わず町です。お降りの方はドアにお気をつけください。
This is Touma house. Almost. It's now 9:15 p.m. Damn, this dude working hard. Because I spent 15 minutes on one part of the round trip. Why they always so late? Oh yeah, they're gonna tell it. I think they are. Because I spent 15 minutes on one part of the round trip. I ended up coming to Iwazucho station platform about 30 minutes late. There normally be a bunch of people coming down here, each of them going their separate ways. Expecting to see such a familiar scene, I move forward the stairs to the north ticket gate. She looks happy. Nighttime, at a station where most people would be getting off, there's one person sitting on a long bench, and obviously not waiting for the train.
トーマ。
ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
I like seeing
Nani?
Touma. Touma look nice.
勉強、期末テストも近いし。
いや、だからそんなあからさまな嘘言われても。
With that, Touma closes up the notebooks that she had been enthusiastically writing in, and get up as if nothing had happened.
さて、帰るか。
Then she's been studying?
もしかして。
勉強。
The question that I wanted to, but was afraid of asking, was sealed away as expected. With the same faint, bitter smile from this morning, I walked by her side as usual, but a little farther away than usual. No matter how often I glance at her face from the side, she keeps looking straight ahead, just like always, really. No, it's a little colder than usual. Damn.
そうだ。これ、小木曽からのお裾分け。え？
せこい真似するな。
Huh?
それって。
Also.
刹那から。
Damn, bro. Ah, man. Touma is that girl, but she's also the bestest friend you could ever ask. Dang, she got Setsuna back even if she's not there. Call her by her first name. What you doing, man? Dang, Touma. It seems that even the actor passing her an apple had a rule imposed upon it.
ちょうどいい。お腹空いてたんだ。
って、まさかそれが晩飯代わりかよ。ちゃんと飯食えよ。
酸っぱいな。これ。
Dang, making me think maybe it's impossible with Touma. Maybe we can only get Setsuna. Because Touma got Setsuna back, no matter what.
いいか、学園祭前だからって浮かれるのはわかるが、今日の結果はきっちり成績に反映するからな。
ってこの時期に小テストやるかよ普通。なんというサディスト。
だから言っといただろう。せめて授業中くらいは集中しろって。
Though I'm always telling others to do it, even I can't help but hold my head reading these long sentences. Well, having said that, I can still manage almost all the questions. Oh, I like seeing her so happy. Tuesday, 3 days until the school festival, and 4 days until the decisive battle. The classroom got in a few more ornaments and decorations too. And the relentlessness of the entire school populace, the only one that remained the same was our guidance counselor. Upon the abrupt declaration of pop quiz, commotion broke out in the class for a bit. However, after realizing that any objection or opposition wouldn't change the situation, the class could only concede in silence.
あと10分。長文問題のコツはだな。まず先に問題に目を通してだな。
Dang, it's a literature arts pop quiz. Well, he's certainly obsessed with education, and his teaching style isn't bad at all. I don't think good teachers always have to be loved by students either. It just, well, if he would just pay attention to what's going on around him, it might be easier for me to defend him as well. With those thoughts in mind, I write down 4 in the space of the last question, number 8, and then check the class and name columns. Alright, perfect.
何をやっとるか、トーマ!
What? An abrupt and loud shout right beside me. I almost dropped my pencil. Well, to tell the truth, it wasn't the volume alone that startled me. It's also the name he spoke.
今はリーディングの時間だろ。これはなんだこれは。
Never mind this test. Touma hadn't spoken a word in the class this whole week, only scribbling away enthusiastically with her pencil. And for some reason, she ended up being targeted now.
しかもテスト中だぞ。どうしてお前はいつもそうなんだ。
すいません。
ちっともすまないなんて思ってないだろ。
Oh.
答案用紙の方はどうした？
ここに。
ほら見ろ。名前しか書いてないじゃないか。最初から全然やる気がないんだお前は。
全然わかりませんでした。すいません。
トーマ。
But normally she get annoyed by the stage, snarling, ignoring him. But today she's being incredibly humbled. Even when saying I apologize, she naturally wouldn't be saying it in good faith, looking to the side while scowling. But now she's honestly bowing her head.
まああれだ。わからなくても選択式だから答えくらい埋めろ。よそごとなど言語道断だ。
はい。
座れ。試験を続けろ。
Even Sua seems to be baffled by Toma's response. Disappointed, he turns to others' way as if feeling awkward and starts walking back to his platform.
すいません先生。
あ？
Seeing this exchange, as well as Toma's cooperativeness improving a little, makes me somewhat happy.
それは返してくれませんか。大事なものなので。
ああ、このノートか。
Perhaps something changed inside her from sticking around with me in Setsuna.
没収だ。どうしても返して欲しければ放課後に職員室に来い。
The thorns surrounding her from all around shrunk, bit by bit, ever so slightly as the snow melted.
ほらお前ら、まだ試験時間中だぞ。集中しろ。
返す。
Oh shit, what the fuck? If only everyone could understand the real Touma.
返せ！
の。
トーマ。
The convenient thoughts of mine.
何が没収だ。何が放課後だ。お前にそれを奪う権利があるとでも思ってるのか。ふざけるな。
トーマ。
Oh, a shatter in a matter of seconds, lost without a trace.
まず やめろと。
春樹
I try to hold her back as she snaps, but Touma dodges me with ease, as if she has an eye on her back. Thus, I end up crashing Chikashi's desk, given that my physical shape is only average.
返せ。
何を
As she played a feint on both the classmates and Suwa, no one was able to follow this rapid turn of events, and she easily recovered the notebook that was confiscated from her. For an instant, Touma holds it to her chest as if it were a treasure.
トーマ。
As she comes to, she checks the notebook that's now back in her hands. Then, as if having completely lost interest in her surroundings, she nonchalantly leaves the classroom.
何なんだ
Damn. I hope she doesn't get suspended. All that's left in the commotion that would otherwise be unimaginable during a test. And for the voice I hear in regards to what Touma just did, I make out what around a third of our classmates agree with her, while the rest
さっぱ
don't.
りわからんあいつは一体何を考えとるのか
On top of that, I hear Suwa Sensei dumbfounded murmur. As for me,
すいません。後で謝りに行きます。反省文も書きます。だからとにかくすいません。
北原
そんなわけなので、本当申し訳ありません。失礼します。
あいやおい
春樹
yeah, he's going to ditch class too. I desperately muster up the courage to believe that I'm not too late to catch up to her now. He made the right choice, though. Go after her.
Touma.
In the middle of third period. Ah, my leg. Ah! Angry piano. The second music room is never used during normal several hours, so that's why it became Touma hideout even though classes are still ongoing. Well, looking at this situation, I can't say that I have absolutely no sympathy for Suwa case.
今の私によるな。
よった。
だから寄るなと。
Oh, even so, in the end, I followed behind Touma like always. Seated with the chair turned backwards, I rest my elbows on his back, listening to Touma's violent melody.
放課後、一緒に謝りに行くぞ。あと反省文は俺が文面考えとくから、聖書だけは自分でしろよ。
And I lecture her.
誰がそんなことを頼んだ？
いや、俺が。今お前が定額食らうと致命的なの。
I was thinking about that too. I'm like, normally, who do you get suspended for that kind of stuff? Then I thought, maybe Japan's different. Maybe they don't suspend their kids. Nah, they still have suspension.
なあ、さっき書いてたのって。
気にするな。ただの落書きだ。
そっか。
I'd like to ask, why all that for just scribblings? But there's an indescribable hesitation in my heart, along with an unerasable sense of trust. In the end, I chose to stay silent and just remain by her side. Then he trusts her. He wanna trust her.
戻れよ。
どこに？
無遅刻無欠席はどうした？
Heh.
それをトーマに心配されてもな。
留年するぞお前。
What? Just for one class being skipped? No way.
それこそトーマに心配されてもな。
As she usually does, Touma responds with an amazed sigh. Eventually, her eyebrows relax, her shoulders slightly dropped, and her fingertips mostly calmed down. Well, that could be because she changed the melody. Maybe she's happy. She's happy that you stayed.
つまんないだろ。こんなの聞いてても。
そんなことない。俺、トーマのピアノのファンだから。
Still, it couldn't be the song that caused the tone of her voice to become gentler. I want to believe that helped out, even just a bit.
お前が知ってる私のピアノなんて、お遊びのポップスとかがほとんどだろ。
そこまで言うなら聞いてみたいな。お遊びじゃない。トーマの本気のクラシック。
She shared the same VA as Angry Girl from Tohatsu. That's cool. I never really played that game. I kind of want to, but I don't know if there's an English translation to Hearts. That series.
素人には退屈だぞ。
大丈夫だって。師匠の演奏なんだから。
勝手にしろ。
With a bitter smile, Touma finger jump as if dancing. Waves of sounds with various different emotion flows out and slowly starts enveloping me. There is the one English translation of To Heart. Is it on the PSP? I think maybe I saw that one. I was looking at another one too, another visual novel, but it's from Konami. I forgot what that one's called. Waves of sound, various different emotion floats out and slowly starts enveloping, and only me. Dang, he fell asleep.
いて何を
Damn, bro, why would you sleep through a performance?
あれほど聞きたいとねだっておきながらよくぞ寝た。
Yeah,
えあ
fanmate.
あれ
しかも目の前で。というかこの大音響でよく寝られるな。
あいやなんていうか聞いてると安心するんだよ。トーマのピアノ。
Full screen texting, like FaceTime Night. So it's like it's a text, and it just hovers across the not hovers, but covers the entire screen. It's like Higurashi no Cry too. He does that a lot. That one, I'll click that after the stream. Oh, I guess I could click it now. It says, yeah. This is a PSP, not PSP. Maybe. Waves of sound with various different emotion envelop me as they float out. Somehow it was so amazing and felt so good. Yeah, no way that was boring at all. I think so, but actually I can't be really sure.
お前にはもう二度と聞かせてやろう。
Ew.
せっかく我慢してこっぱずかしいセリフにしたのに。
お前やっぱり教室に帰る。放課後まで戻ってくるな。
いやそれは困る。だって合言葉は
ここがあの女のハウスね。
Setsuna.
は？
オッケー今開けるから。さっきセツナにメールしたらどうしても来るって。
3年 A 組小木曽刹那。頭痛がするので保健室に行ってきますって、
Oh.
嘘ついてきちゃいました。
学園のアイドルのやることかよ。
永遠のクラス委員長のやることかな。はい、ギター。
サンキュー。
Damn.
場所すぐ分かった？
うん。早坂くんがロッカーの場所教えてくれたから。
Who's Hayasaka?
何やってんだお前ら。4時間目始まったぞ。
For a moment, Touma spaced out as she witnessed the exchange between Setsuna and I, coming to when the classroom bell rang. But within that short period of time, we hooked up the guitar to the amp and turned the microphone on, having completely prepared for practice.
なあトーマ、俺はお前のしたことが正しいなんてつゆほども思っちゃいない。
だけどほら同好会だもんね。楽しいことも嫌なことも面倒なことも、それに社会に対する怒りも共有しないとね。
Anxiety.
男には内心が不利になると分かっていても教師に反抗しなくちゃならない時がある。
もうちょっと汎用的でかっこいい言い回し考えようよ。
What?
それにこういう面白そうなこと黙っとくとすぐに刹那がすねるし。
Damn. I like that.
当たり前だよ。もう隠し事はなしだって約束したんだもん。
Thus, rather than running after Touma alone, I decided to bring Setsuna along here with me. Even if it's an activity unbecoming of students, the three of us had to do it together.
留年するぞお前ら。私なんかに付き合ってると。
何言ってんだ。逆だ。 お前が卒業するんだよ。俺たちと付き合ってるばっかりに。
Oh.
学園祭が終わったらマンツーツーだからね。私英語だけは春樹くんより成績いいんだ。
どうせ俺たち推薦も卒業もほとんど確定だし、追試の追試の追試まで付き合ってやるからな。
バカじゃないのか。
ここにはトーマよりバカはいません。
Dang.
成績的にね。
それフォローしてるつもり？
なってない？
頭痛い。
Touma's blunt, dumbfounded, and like she always is, a bit cold.
というわけで、せっかくメンバー揃ったことだし、昼休みまで練習な。ただし他のクラスの授業があるから音小さめで。
いいね。今歌うとお昼ご飯が美味しく食べられそう。
バカだね、ほんと。
But under the cynicism, and from her calm, bitter smile, I feel kindness blooming in her heart, even if just a little bit. So, in obvious violation of school regulations, we enjoy our rebellion to the fullest.
愛という形ないもの。
You want to hear the full song? Right now, right?
心臓が止まるような恋があること知ってる。
Dang, it fades. Never mind. And naturally, everyone got mad at us afterwards. White Album. Rebellion of Youth. What was that? Oh, that's Touma. Just running something down.
Deきた。
うん
間に合った。やっぱ私って天才かな。
I wonder what she did.
トーマ？
おはよう北原。そろそろ出ないと遅刻だぞ。
トーマ？
あ、
うわ今何時だ
7時15分。今日は6時過ぎまで粘ってたからな、お前。
そうだったっけ。
Only slept like an hour. Well, hearing her so thrilled and happy feels like a hallucination.
この時間ならシャワーくらい使っても間に合うんじゃない？
いい。早めに教室入って始業まで寝るから、トーマみたいに。
あっそ。
というかトーマこそシャワー浴びるべきだろ。早く行ってこないとそっちが遅刻だぞ。
Normally she'd be done with showering by the time I wake up, but she's still wearing her plain clothes today.
ああ、私はさ、今日はサボる。
え？
さすがに今週はきつくてさ、今日くらいは寝かせてもらおうかと。
昨日から思ってたんだけど、トーマ、お前今何やってんだ？
You know she usually sleeps off most classes to recover her energy. This week she's been staying awake writing something in a notebook, even during her precious sleep time. She didn't even let up after school or at our practice session in the evening. Even during break periods, she was muttering to herself. And just like she said, she had no time to sleep at all.
大丈夫。今日でなんとか目処が立ちそうだし。
質問に対する答えをよこせ。
早く行かないと遅刻するよ。こっちは昼まで一眠りして、起きたら熱い風呂入って、ご飯たっぷり食べて、夜の練習までもう一眠りしてるからさ。
Dang.
本当だな。
だからさ、悪いけど今日は午後の練習も休む。小木曽に謝っといて。
分かったよ。学校には俺から連絡入れとくから。
うん。悪いな。
Truth be told, I would normally take the logical approach here, but Toma's physical condition takes priority. Right now, I need to put aside the fact that I have no idea why Touma pushed herself so hard lately.
じゃあ洗面所借りるな。
あ、それじゃな。
Today I'll be taking a nap until the first class starts. Maybe even sleep a few classes off and practice with Setsuna after school. After that, I'll head home to take a bath and change and come back here to practice until morning.
あと3日か。
With such a strict regiment, I perfect that difficult song within the remaining 72 hours. Never mind if I can or can't do it. I just have to. But can I?
それじゃあ私の方もと。
What happened?
あれ。
Oh!
頭痛い。気のせいだよな。だって夜までに終わらせないと。冗談だよね。
あれまだ寝てんのかな。
Damn! I was like, yo, is he coming back to get her? Damn, he went to school. So she passed out for like the whole day. 7:30 p.m. It's the first time I really took a break during classes since I enrolled. As for the duo practice with Setsuna, it turned into me practicing on my own while talking to her. I headed home, took a bath, and had dinner. It's been a while since my mother came home so early, but in the end, we didn't really talk much. I didn't even bother to ask where. She didn't even bother to ask where I was going on my way out. All that said, I arrived at the Touma residence, which is completely dark for some reason.
もしかして出かけて。俺不用心な。
Dang, he just opened the door. Well, the door was unlocked. The front door was left unlocked, probably since when I left this morning.
トーマ
Cause she had slept through the whole day.
おーいトーマ
I don't hear a response at all, even when calling out from the living room.
お邪魔します。
Just how tired is she? Why does she need to push herself that far? Compared to me, she's a genius who only needs a few hours to practice any song.
入るぞトーマ。
And so, I entered the Touma household, in search of the owner, with a bit of doubt and worry, and wrapped in envy. It took less than 10 seconds to realize that something's wrong.
インフルエンザでしょうか。
Influenza.
断言はできませんが可能性はありますね。体温もかなり高いですし、意識も朦朧としていましたし。
そうですか。
And so I realized that what came to pass was the worst possible scenario.
薬は出しておきましたが、改善が見られないようでしたら病院の方にも来てください。
はい。
Having said that, it could have been even worse had I not noticed. I'm glad I was so persistent in coming in every day. Right, as if. Obviously, this is happening exactly because I came to visit Touma every night.
ま、心配しすぎるのも良くないですよ。大抵は3日ほど安静にしていれば熱も下がります。
3 days.
3日。
That's Sunday. Even if she does recover by then.
では、お大事に。
ありがとうございました。
Why didn't I notice earlier? Well, it wouldn't be like Touma for her to let me notice, I guess. Then that's her sleeping in the middle, right here. Thanks to the injection from earlier, her pain breathing has calmed down now. Still, even though I got her into a futon, wiped away her sweat, had her drink some water, and call her over a doctor, she hasn't answered no matter how many times I tried calling her.
トーマ。 トーマ。
Just like this.
そうだ、氷枕。
Taking that ice back, which had become lukewarm from being on her forehead. I changed its content with fresh ice from the freezer. With a faint hint of redness and sweat drops rolling down her usual porcelain white face, Touma looks almost erotic. Okay?
悪い。
What? With those inappropriate thoughts in mind, I find myself feeling guilty and coming up with excuses and apologize to her for some reason. What beats me up the most inside is the notebook that lies beside Touma right now, as she's sleeping in the living room. The notebook that she barely let go in the past week, even in the middle of class or on her way to school. The same notebook when the teacher tried to confiscate, make her snap. Her behavior baffled me completely.
バカだな。
He's gonna peep. Be it the fact that Touma forced herself to work so hard because of this, or the fact that I failed to notice it at all. Realizing the truth now, the only thing I can do is shift responsibility toward myself. It may seem ridiculous, but in this notebook, she expressed her true emotion in the form of musical notes.
うん。水がカップ3杯。醤油、酒、塩、だしの素。うん。うん。
Then he's on the phone.
具は、いや、ほとんど何もないけど。え、缶詰入れてもいいんだ。
でもね、確かに自分で作るのもいいけど、今だとコンビニでレトルト買ってきた方がいいよ。春樹くん、今まで作ったことないんだよね。
分かってるけどさ。
誠意とか真心とか男の料理とか、そりゃ絶対に嬉しいけどさ。というか私が食べたいよ、今すぐ。
Watashi. Yeah.
いや、絶対に失望させるだけだから。そのことに関してだけは絶大な自信を持ってるから。
だったら。
目離すの怖いんだよ。この家にあるものだけで何とかしたいんだ。まだ目覚ましてないから。
Dang.
北原。
ああ、言うぞ。ツナと鮭と焼き鳥と、桃缶めっけ。これはデザートに使える。
あれ、私なんで。
そのくらいだな。あとはもうパスタソースくらいしか。え、何これで？
あいつ。
そっか、リゾットって考えればいいのか。でもミートソースは病人にはくどいよな。
Damn, bro.
ああ、ボンゴレあるけど。え？ああ、白いやつ。ボンゴレビアンコ。米はさっき炊き上がった。大丈夫だって。できるって。
冷た。
え？なんだって？今から来る？
春樹くんがそこ動けないならこっちから行くしかないでしょ。そうだ、うちの冷蔵庫からもいろいろ材料持って。
ダメだ。
なんで？タクシー呼べばすぐだよ。トーマさんの看病だって言ったらお父さんだって。
絶対にダメ。
言っちゃ悪いけど、こういう時は私の方が役に立つよ。
それでも。
どうしてよ。また仲間外れ？
Dang.
そうじゃないって。
じゃあ
今俺たちが一番守るべきものは刹那の喉だから。
Oh, she can't get sick.
うちらのステージ実はもう結構話題になってるんだ。なんでだと思う？トーマのキーボードでももちろん俺のギターでもない。歌うのだって昔のポップスで目新しくもない。だったらなんでというわけだ。わかった？ 秘密兵器のボーカルさん。
Dang.
春樹くん。
うん、ありがとう。今ご飯放り込んだところ。ああ、いい匂いしてる。あとはトーマがちゃんと食べてくれるかだけど、まだ起きてないみたいだな。
さあね。
Oh.
あと1分で火を止めて卵を入れて。いや、うまくいってる。ほんと刹那のおかげ。え、今度？ああ、こんなものでよければいつでもご馳走するけど。そうだな。じゃあ学園祭が終わったら。月曜？代休の日？朝から刹那の家で？いや、そりゃもちろん OK だけど。けど手伝ってくれよ。いや、だからそんなにはしゃがれても。ああ、わかった。約束。
Dang. This is the first sign of jealousy.
じゃあ切るな。おやすみ、刹那。
She heard that promise.
トーマ、やっと目が覚めたか。よかった。ちょうど今雑炊ができたから一口だけでも。
人の家で何かってしてる。練習しないならさっさと帰れ、バカ野郎。
なぜに？どうだ？トーマ？
まずい。しかもシャレにならないくらい。よくこんなもの人に食べさせようと思うな。
She don't really mean it, right?
口がまずくなってるんだよ。そうに決まってる。
But then look at her face and how much she's sweating. I don't think she's recovered yet, but her sharp tongue seems to be back in top form.
なんで言わなかったんだよ。今朝から体調悪かったんだろ。だから休んだんだろ。
それは誤解。今日はやることがあったから休んだだけで。
朝は寝不足だからって言ってたけど。
休むのも立派な仕事だ。
けど結局は休んでもいなかったんだろ。いつ倒れたんだよ。
This morning, right after you left. She's going to dodge the question.
やっぱりまずい。
ごまかすな。あと、そんなに食欲ないんだったらもう食べなくてもいいって。
Oh.
食欲ないなんて言ってない。ただ純粋にまずいだけだ。
ああ、わかったわかった。どっちでもいいからもう片付けるぞ。
人の栄養摂取を邪魔するの。明日までに治すためにどうしても必要なんだ。
She likes your food, man. Don't worry about it.
そうか？
Isn't it hot holding the pot like that?
で、練習はどうしたんだ？
まだ2日ある。
1日だって無駄にできないだろう。自分がどれだけ追い込まれてるか分かってるのか。
そうだな。
こんな無駄なもの作るくらいならその時間で弾けよ。
うん、悪かった。
お前、今の私の言葉全然納得してないだろ。
まあな。熱に浮かされての発言か、薬の副作用か。
帰れ。今すぐ帰れ。
帰ったら余計練習できないだろ。
その代わり私の風邪がうつる可能性も減る。今すぐ帰って薬飲んで寝ろ。
俺に移ってトーマの風邪が治るならその方がいい。
Dang. If I couldn't play, it would be my embarrassment alone. But if Touma couldn't play, our unit would completely fall apart. Of course, the same holds true for Setsuna vocals. But without Touma keyboard, there'd be no performance to begin with.
そんなの都市伝説だ。デタラメだ。合理主義者の優等生のくせにそんな迷信を信じてるのか。
それにどうせもう終電終わってる。
なら 向こう行って練習しろ。こんなところにいつまでもいるの。
トーマがそれ食べ終わって薬飲んで着替えて寝たらな。もういらないなら片付けるけど。
Wait a minute, what he said? Did she just chug the entire porridge?
まずいものを急に書き込むなって。むせるに決まってるだろ。
I'll clean up if you're done.
まずくなんか。
Damn. She's pretty cute though, right?
ゆっくり食べられる量だけでいい。今は無理だけはしてほしくない。
Bit by bit, Touma sips down that failure of her rice porridge I concocted. Her breath is still very warm and occasionally unsteady. I can't imagine her getting better soon considering that. But the fact that she has a healthy appetite means there's still hope.
なあ、北原。
ん？
And then the words someone utters gives me even more hope.
私、絶対に諦めないから。
愚問だ。俺だって刹那だって、あとついでに竹谷だって、誰もそんなことを思ってもいない。
Whether it be making memories, triumphing over the music students, or promoting the beauty contest. Whatever nostalgic, sophisticated, or convenient motive we had, right now no one has any idea what it used to be. We're completely lost sight of our goal along the way, and now we are now just running along with the momentum, going completely off track. You see? Making memory, triumphing over the music students, or promoting the beauty contest. Okay.
だから今は食って薬飲んで着替えて寝てくれ。その決意を無駄にしないためにもな。
And going off track in itself is fun, enjoyable, kind of scary. It becomes so absurd.
分かったよ。でも北原。
なんだ？
着替えは覗くなよ。
言うと思ってたからちっとも傷ついてないぞ。
Can you hear her, Elise? Can I at least hear her changing? Damn, they wouldn't even let me hear it. They just shut it down. Shoulder intermission. Oh, there's two different intermissions. So one intermission is like mid episode, and the other one's probably like the end of that episode. I'll see how they try to do. Alright, that's cool. Pretty cool. I'll admit. I mean, I've been saying that. I don't even have to admit anything. But come on, bruh. Touma. Touma's too good. How can anyone say no to Touma? Touma's good, dude. I like Touma a lot. I like Setsuna a lot, but that's more like I feel sorry for her. Not that I like her, I just feel sorry for her. Touma's that girl. But we're closing into the school festival. I'm gonna go ahead and save there. As you can see, it's pretty late. So we'll call this up there. So that's GG's for White Album for now. So appreciate anyone that stopped by. It's been cool. But GG's White Album.